Hi guys and girls, welcome to the channel. So it's been ages and ages, but I've managed to make it back to 50 million guys, so I'm happy with that at least. But yeah, I've got a new phone, so hopefully the footage is going to be better guys. I was like debating on whether should I, should I actually record off my new phone, do you see what I mean? And then it got to the point where I thought, yeah, I think I should, obviously I want to showcase the best footage I can. Do you see what I mean? So we're running on ultra settings now, guys. I'll show you. It's on ultra, and yeah, it works quite well, guys. I'm happy with how it works. So yeah, we'll just. I'm thinking I want to try and do longer sessions, guys. So I'm hoping to try and do start pushing the boat out and getting hour and a half in, and then 2 hours in, and then because obviously it makes no difference to me how long it takes to make the video after I've recorded it by the time I stick my intro and outro on. But I thought maybe people are more interested in streamers that do longer videos rather than just an hour long. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing up until the end of the year, guys, is doing more sessions where they're over an hour. And then yeah, I'm hoping my channel might pick up a little bit better, I might start getting a bit of traction on YouTube and Twitch by doing longer streams. So yeah, it's one of them days where it's a rainy day again, so I thought I'll record a bit of footage and get it uploaded later on today. So yeah, it's just one of them jobs, guys, I've been really busy this year. I've had a busier year than I've had in a long time, guys. So
warp drive active.
It's kind of put a halt to my streaming for the best part of 9 months of this year, guys. I wasn't expecting to get super busy this year, but that's what's happened, So yeah, it's coming to the end of the year, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get some more live streams done, and yeah, well, I'll get there with it, guys, I'm hoping. So yeah, I've been selling a bit of this titanium, and I bought it for 1 and I've been selling it for 2. And the problem is it sounds like you're doubling your money, but you're not, because the amount of fees, guys, is unbelievable. You're talking 50 grand's worth of fees on a 200 grand order, so I'm only making 50% when I sell it for a, you see, let's have a look. Here it is here. It's 200 grand I was selling. I was getting in, but I was having to spend out 28,000 on transaction charges and then 14 grand on brokerage charges. So you're looking at nearly 50. So I thought I was in for an absolute winner selling it at 2. But yeah, I've still made a bit of money on my account, so I'm happy, guys. I'm getting there with the account. My EVE Online account's going quite well as well, guys. It's not going too bad at all, guys. So yeah, I was hoping to try and get a 4K video done. You see, like, I'm doing a new intro at the minute, guys, and yeah, I had a problem with it, didn't I? It crashed halfway through, so I'm having to start it again, guys. I'm not happy, guys, but it's just how it goes. Every now and then you get a broken, like, it crashes on you, and yeah, there's not a lot you can do about it, really, guys. Do you know what I mean? So just we're gonna have a trip to the museum, I think, guys, because I need to get rid of some of this. I think that's all of it, I think.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, so
Undocking.
it's been one of them days. You know, like, put a trade on earlier, guys. It went into profit, and now it's at break even again. So, you know, like, I wish I took profit, and then
Warp drive active.
I could have jumped in the trade for a second time. But yeah, we'll see where it gets to later on today, guys, and then if I take profit, I take profit. If not, I'll have to leave it till tomorrow, guys. But yeah, I'm still playing around with my trading accounts, guys. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it, guys. You know, like, obviously, I reckon trading's quite a hard job, and like, well, it goes to show, like, my account's been going down for like 2 years solid, and it's only this third year that I've actually started to recover the count. So yeah, I'm nearly back to where I started, which is like 3 years later and zero profit, guys. So yeah, but I'm hoping if I stick with it, it might make me some money one day. So
Warp drive active.
because, like I said, guys, obviously I can't expect my subscribers to keep tipping me, guys. You know what I mean? I wanna earn my own money without relying on subscribers tipping. Do you see what I mean? So yeah, hopefully if I can put enough hours into it, it will start paying me a nice wage, I'm hoping.
Warp drive active.
But anyway, I've been watching a bit of the news, guys, but yeah, it's been yeah, obviously, like, there's a new war that's broke out, and they're all focusing on that now. So Ukraine's took a back seat, and they're focusing on the new one. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that, guys. They'll probably be talking about it till next year now, I reckon. So I've decided I'm going to try and, like, stay off the news, guys. You know what I mean? You know, like, obviously whoever watches the videos, it's going to be really old footage, guys, and like, because it's really old footage, you know, like, people aren't going to be interested in what I'm talking about with the news. So
Warp drive active.
yeah, but like I said, I think I want to try and do longer streams. And yeah, I tested out my 1080p live stream a couple of weeks ago, and like I thought it was going to be the graphics card that was a problem, the reason why I was getting stuttery streams, but
Warp drive active.
it seems to be that it was the internet all along, and that now that I've got a faster speed, the internet works fine for 1080p live streams, so I think I'm going to try and do a few of them as well. You know, like some people like live streams, don't there, and other people like videos, so I'll try and keep you both happy and do the odd live stream and then do a few recordings as well. Because like
Warp
obviously
drive active.
I like doing my recordings because I can show you my intros that I'm building, and obviously like I don't really want to put a like a 15-second intro at the beginning of my live stream, guys, you know. So yeah, I'm going to save them for the videos, and then hopefully I'll have a new one next week, guys. I'm hoping. If it doesn't crash again, it should be finished this weekend, I'm hoping.
Warp drive active.
And then I'll start on Monday, I think, with a 4K recording of my EVE Online, guys. You see, like I've bought a few new games as well, guys. I bought X4 Foundations. So I've gave it a quick test drive, but apart from giving it a quick test drive, I've not actually got very far in it, so I don't particularly want to record that while I can't even fly the ship, guys, you know, like. So yeah, I need to learn how to fly the ship on that game, and then I might start doing a few recordings on that as well. So yeah, for the PlayStation I picked up Mafia 2 because it was on the subscription, free on the subscription, so
Warp drive active.
I've been putting a couple of hours into that, guys. It's quite a good game, to be honest with you. The graphics are really good, like it's a definitive edition, and like the graphics look really good, guys, honestly. And like the game's not a bad one either. You see, like I played Mafia 3 last year, and like it was a game that I bought when I first bought the PlayStation, guys, and I got stuck on the intro. So after like
Warp
maybe
drive
5
active.
years of having the game, I never actually played it.
Warp
And
drive active.
yeah, I got there with it in the end, guys. I got past the bit on the intro that I was stuck with, and
Destination reached.
yeah, enjoyed the game in the end.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, I'm happy I picked up Mafia 2. Like I've been enjoying it. It's I've only played about 3 days worth, but yeah, it's good. Like,
Docking request
so
accepted.
yeah, there might be a day where I get the original Mafia, but I'm kind of hoping to do like a definitive edition of it again, you know. So oh, I forgot to check, see what I've got. I think I've got them. Not owned. think that's all of them for there. Well, I think that was everything, guys. We'll have a look and
Undocking.
yeah, I don't like the way you can't access your ship inside there. Oh, new Eden source.
Docking request accepted. Undocking.
Lovely. So yeah, I'm hoping the volume's going to be right, because obviously since I've switched phones and I couldn't sign in on my old phone,
Autopilot engaged.
so I couldn't check the settings, guys. And
Warp drive active.
yeah, I've just had to guess that I'll put the music and voice volume on about 30, I think I put it on. So I've turned it down and yeah, I'm just hoping it's okay, guys. Obviously I'll try and change it if it's really bad for the next session, guys, you know.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, like I said, I was kind of hoping to get 2 videos done this week. I was hoping to get like my Eve Echoes done,
Warp drive active.
and I was hoping to get a 4K footage, but yeah, it looks like it's just going to be the one Eve Echoes video this time. Like obviously I might live stream to Twitch maybe on Friday or something, and then I can do that instead, can't I? You know. So yeah, but it's been a really busy year for me this year, guys. So I'm just hoping it's going to be a really busy year next year as well, guys, because obviously like this year's absolutely flown over because I've been so busy. So I'm hoping like same thing for next year, guys. Really busy year, and hopefully turn a profit with my trading account, I'm hoping. But we're not far away from Christmas now, guys. It's only about 5 weeks away. So Yeah.
Warp drive active.
All the vouchers have come out now, you know, like supermarkets offering me free. Yeah, if I spend so much money at my supermarket, I get so much back. And yeah, I think it's gonna go towards a crate of beer, I think, guys. They can give me a weekend on the bevy, you know, a weekend on the beer. So yeah, um,
Warp drive
that's
active.
what I'm thinking about spending me money on when I get me voucher out of the local supermarket. So
Warp drive active.
yeah, I was absolutely gutted, honestly, guys, when it crashed. Yes, like this morning when I found out. Oh, I was gutted, guys. It got halfway through it, and then I realised this morning when I checked that it had crashed. Oh, I wasn't happy. But yeah, it's going to be a good intro, guys. So
Warp drive active.
I just hope I can show it off next week, guys. Yeah, so I'll tell you a little bit about my phone, guys. I was hoping, wasn't I, earlier on in the last year and earlier on this year, I was hoping to
Warp
get an
drive
8K
active.
phone, wasn't I? Well, guys, I couldn't find an 8K phone at my supplier, so that was out the window. So yeah, I've picked up an old flagship phone. It was about 2 year old, but it was a flagship. So yeah, it's got a good amount of power, guys. You know, like the app's open really fast on it compared to like my last phone, that
Warp
is.
drive active.
But yeah, I've been happy with the phone, guys. I've been happy with it. So yeah, whether I buy the same brand again or not, I don't know. We'll wait and see, guys. But I'd probably buy again. Do you know what I mean? So
Warp drive active.
yeah, so we're using a different type of we're using Sony headphones and microphone this time, guys, on this phone. I found I went through all my junk and I found a Sony one. So I
Warp
thought,
drive
like,
active.
it does sound a little bit different, guys. It does sound better. Like, I checked it, and yeah, I was happy with the quality, with like how I sounded. You know, like it did sound better than the last microphone and headset that I was using, like, guys. So
Docking request accepted.
right, guys. I don't know whether to have a trip to Jitter, guys, and get rid of a bit more gear, like. Because, like, obviously I've got absolutely boatloads. Absolutely boatloads of gear. Yeah, I think we'll have a trip to Jitter, guys. We'll take all this. Oh, that's right, I needed the Magnite, didn't I? To put all that in.
Autopilot engaged. Undocking.
Yeah, guys, so you make your mind up between between this session and the last session. Like, obviously it's still got that slight glitch when you go through the warp gate, but like, I've tried it on the low settings, guys, and well, it still stutters on the low setting, so having high graphics settings doesn't really matter. It must be just like they even need to make it smoother when they've made the game, or do it in an update or something, or it's the fact that like
Warp drive active.
Even though I've still got a powerful phone, it's still not good enough. So yeah, personally I think like it's just part of the game, guys, and there's not a lot you're gonna be able to do about it, like. But yeah, I'm happy with the game. Like, the game's a good one. Like, it's kept me busy while I've been watching the telly and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? You know, like if you're out somewhere and you're waiting for something or whatever, and like you can have like half an hour on this, you know, like, yeah, it's past a few hours for me, guys.
Warp drive active.
I'll have to see how much a yearly membership is for this game, because I know that every time I look at EVE Online, it seems to go up every time I look at it, guys. You know, like, it was £100 when I first started 3 years ago, and the last time I checked it was 125 for EVE Online. So I've never got round to actually finding out how much EVE Echoes is. But yeah, I might have a look into it, like, and see how much it is. I'm guessing it's probably going to be the same type of price, guys. You know, like, you're probably looking at least 100 at least, I reckon. But like with both games, guys, you can play as a free player for ages. Like, I've been playing like EVE Online for 3 years as a free player. And
Warp drive active.
I've been playing EVE Echoes for at least 2 years. And yeah, I'm happy with both games, guys. So yeah, like, obviously I didn't know whether to do like my sessions without a microphone on. You know, like, I might find that, like, if I do like some really long streams and stuff like
Warp
that,
drive
I might
active.
just cut the microphone off for a couple of hours or half an hour or something, you know. You see, I'm using the built-in screen recorder on this phone, and it works really well, guys. I was testing it out about a week ago, and yeah, it works really well, guys. So it saves me having a second app on. Do you know what I mean?
Warp drive active.
And like, it's got a few advantages as well. Like, I can disable like incoming calls, whereas like I couldn't do that on the other app I had.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, my mining spot on this game, guys. I've had this mining spot for ages, guys. And yeah, I've been really happy with the mining. I've been managing to get in and out of a low sector. And like, so far, I haven't lost a ship, I don't think. So I'm doing really well, guys. Like, the mining
Warp
spot I
drive
found is
active.
just like really quiet, guys. There's only ever you there, normally. Every now and then there's an extra person. You know, but they aren't always mining. You know, like it says in the lobby that there's people there. But yeah, they don't seem to be mining, so they must be in the space station. That's what I'm thinking.
Warp drive active.
Well, guys, let's see if we can earn a bit more ESC. Get a few more interstellar credits on board.
Warp drive active. This docking request accepted.
Let's see if we can sell these for 2. All are available for 2. I think I want to sell these at the other place though, because I was getting instant sales, guys, at Armor.
Autopilot engaged.
Like, every time I was coming in for a sale, it was
Undocking.
just instant, guys, and yeah, I wasn't having to wait for the money, guys. Whereas I think I've already got something on it, Jitter. I don't think they've sold.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I have. I've still got 5 days on them, but yeah, when I sold at Amar yesterday, they were selling instantly. So there must be a buyer there.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I haven't played with the website in ages, guys. I don't really want to change it, like, I'm just saying, like, I haven't really played around with it in ages, so I'm just, you know, like, I could do with checking it, because I haven't checked it for a while, but,
Warp drive active.
yeah, I just hope it's still up, because, like, obviously, like, it's a free service that I'm doing it through, and, if you don't get any visitors, guys, they take the website down. You need to get so many in 3
Warp
months, I
drive
think it
active.
is, guys, otherwise they take it down. I think that's how it works.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, but this year's been the talk of AI, hasn't it, guys? It's been nothing but AI talk this year, like, you know, like,
Warp drive active.
everything's got artificial intelligence this year, hasn't it? My toaster will have it soon, guys, I'm telling you. It'll have a screen on it with a little smiley face, and it'll have artificial intelligence in my toaster. A bit like Red Dwarf, guys. If you've seen Red Dwarf, they've got a talking toaster in there.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Well, guys, we're going to find out whether this buyer's here in a minute. I hope he is.
Warp drive active. Destination docking request accepted.
Oh, I've left it. I don't believe it. I left it in the cargo hold, didn't I?
Undocking. Autopilot engaged. Warp drive active.
Yeah, it was Halloween, guys. I bought some Halloween sweets, guys, for the little kids in the street, and yeah, I was absolutely gutted, guys. I bought 2 packets of sweets,
Warp drive active.
and we only had 1 family, guys. Yeah, you know, it's typical, isn't it? If I didn't have any sweets, I would have had about 4 families at the door, but yeah, only 1 family this year, guys. You know, like, honestly, the first year I was here at the house, right, guys, like, I hadn't had a Halloween knock on my door
Warp
in,
drive
like,
active.
10 years. And then, like, the first year I was here, I forgot to buy some sweets for them. And I had, like, 3 families turn up that year. And then, like, so the next year I bought some sweets, and then I only had 2 families turn up. And then this year it's been, like, I bought some sweets, and yeah, only the 1 family this year, guys. So it could be like 0 families next year, guys. You know.
Warp drive active.
But I don't mind, guys. You know, like, the sweets are cheap, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? They're really cheap, so I don't mind spending £2 on sweets for the kids. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'll have to wait and see what happens next year,
Warp drive
guys.
active.
See whether we get 0 families or whether I get, like, 4. Honestly, guys, I can't believe I forgot to put it back in the cargo hold.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so it's F1 time this weekend, guys. Las Vegas for the first time in something like 40 years, I think they said.
Warp drive active.
I think they said they haven't been to Las Vegas since 1982, I think they said. So you're talking 40 years ago. You know, like, you'd think they would have played a bit of old footage from the old track that they had, but they haven't broadcast any of the old racing. You know, like, yeah, I thought
Warp
they might have
drive
shown you a
active.
bit of vintage footage, guys, you know, like, but they haven't. I'll have to wait for the weekend and see whether they broadcast a bit more vintage footage, because they haven't done so far, guys. But they must have some.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. The docking request accepted.
Alright, guys.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's try again.
Undocking. Warp drive active. 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 Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm hoping like my trading account actually starts returning a profit by Christmas, I'm hoping, but I've hoped that a couple of years on the trot, guys, and yeah,
Warp drive active.
it's not worked out so far, guys. So I did see something the other day on the telly. They're making a new James Bond series, guys. You know, like on Amazon Prime, I think it is. And yeah, I'd rather they just make the films, to be honest. But
Warp drive active.
you see, like I don't have a Prime account, so I don't really want to sign up just to buy, like, just to view that. Do you see what I mean? So yeah, I'll probably be the last one to see it, guys.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, but I noticed on Twitch, guys, that there seems to be less and less viewers that are watching Eve Echoes, guys. Like I was looking at how many views like other people's videos got, and
Warp drive active.
yeah, people just don't want to. People just don't want to view the Eve Echoes, guys. That was a lovely payment, that there, wasn't it? That was like 1.5 million. That. Let's have a look. Oh, 2 million nearly. Yeah, 2.5 million minus taxes, which is nearly 300,000. Let's see if this buyer's still here then. No, he's gone. Tried selling that gun so many times and nobody will
Autopilot
buy
engaged.
it, guys.
Undocking.
You see, I've got loads of test guns, guys. But, like, you can't do anything with the test guns.
Warp drive active.
You can only use them. You can't sell them and you can't reprocess them. So, like, I don't really know, like, how I'm going to get rid of these guns unless I put them on a ship and then lose the ship, you know. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, to be honest. I'll show you when we get back.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I was quite surprised with. How many views my laptop EVE Online video got. I was expecting nobody to look at it but yeah, it's a shame I can't run
Warp
the
drive active.
high graphics settings, guys, but it played alright on low settings, or medium I think it was. Low to medium settings, and yeah, by the end of the session, about halfway through, like, I changed the settings and
Docking request accepted.
it wasn't perfect, but it was a lot better than it was at the start of the session. Yeah, look, I've got all these guns, but I don't seem to be able to do anything. I can generate a list, and I can't destroy it, I don't think. Oh no, I can. No, it's a bit of an issue. Oh, I've just done something here, haven't I? Oh, there we go. That's how I had it set. Um, See, I've been trying to get rid of all my cheap guns and bits and pieces, because, like, obviously, it looks like I'm gonna have to destroy a load of gear, guys, because, like, honestly, I've got way too much in my car, in my hold. I don't think I can do anything with that, can I? I thought this was going to be a voice message. It's a ship blowing up, I think. Quite what I'm supposed to do with that, though. Wow, that's worth quite a bit. Let's see if I can get rid of some of this. Look at the base metal. That's a fortune. I sold that cheap as hell the other day. Let's get it sold.
Autopilot engaged. Undocking. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like we'll get on some combat next time. But I haven't done any combat missions since since I've installed it on my new phone, guys, so yeah, I'm gonna be a little rusty, so I'll give it a bit of a practice throughout the week, and then
Warp drive active.
yeah, hopefully next session next week or something, I'll do a bit more combat. If this base metal sells here at Armagh, I'm gonna be over the moon, guys. It's gonna be worth a fortune.
Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
Wow, it's just cost me 1.5 million to list them. I hope they sell, guys. I hope they sell.
Autopilot engaged. Undocking. Warp drive active.
Well, guys, I guess we'll find out in next week's video whether they sell or not, guys.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
Right, guys and girls, thanks for joining me. I think I'm going to leave it here. Check the microphone, make sure that you can hear me, and yeah, there'll be a bit more Eve Echoes next week, guys, and hopefully a new intro, I'm hoping, guys.